Hello children, you're welcome to mathematics class. Today we want to look at recognition of coins and notes. Recognition of coins and notes. Before we go fully into our lesson, we want to look at our lesson objectives. By the end of the lesson, you should be able to recognize the different denomination of Nigerian currencies. You should be able to arrange the different coins and notes in the order of value, and you should be able to express one coin and note in terms of another in value. Now, what is recognizing? When you say recognizing, it means to know. To know. Recognizing the different NAIRA notes, to know the different NAIRA notes. Some of us don't know the notes. Someone shows you this. I hope you're not going to call this 500 Naira because this is 5 Naira. So how do I know how much each of these notes is? Just look at the corner. You see the figure written there. This is 5. So this is 5 Naira, 10 Naira, 20 Naira, 50 Naira, 100 Naira, 200 Naira, 500 Naira, and 1000 Naira. So that is the first thing I must recognize it. Then another thing, I should be able to arrange. Arranging means I should be able to tell which is small, which is big. And then I should be able to arrange them in the order of their size, either from the smallest to the biggest or from the biggest to the smallest. So here we are arranging in ascending order from the smallest money to the biggest. So we are arranging from the smallest notes to the biggest. So for this, we have 5 Naira. Can you see this? This is 5 Naira. This is 10 Naira. This is 20 Naira. This is 50 Naira, 100 Naira. Can you see that? 100 Naira, 200 Naira, 500 Naira, and 1000 Naira. Is that okay? So that is if someone is asking you, which is the biggest? Between 5 Naira and 1000 Naira, you should be able to say 1000 Naira is bigger than 5 Naira. Now let me tell you a short story. When I was much younger, anytime visitors visit us and probably they give me 200 Naira, my mom will quickly collect this 200 Naira and give me 5 Naira. Say, oh, 5 Naira is bigger, so take the bigger money. And because I didn't know, I'll take this. I'll be happy thinking that I have the biggest money. But now I know better. So don't be like me. You should know that 200 Naira is bigger than 5 Naira so that nobody is going to cheat you. And then if I ask 10 Naira, 200 Naira, which is bigger, you should know that 200 Naira is bigger than 10 Naira. Because for example, if I want to buy sweets, let's say I can buy one sweet with 10 Naira, but with 200 Naira, I can buy 20 sweets to tell you that this is bigger than this. Do you understand that? Okay, good. Now we want to look at coins. These are coins. They are called Kobo coins. Though we don't use this again in Nigeria, but you can still find them in banks and probably some people that still have it in their houses. It was used a long time ago, probably 1990s, 1980s. We don't use them again now, but we still use them in writing actually. So if I'm writing, I can still write 500 Naira, 25 Kobo. You understand that? But in terms of spending, we don't spend this again, but it's good we know them. So for this, I'm arranging from descending order. I'm arranging in descending order. So that's from the biggest kobo to the smallest one. So I have 50 kobo, 25 kobo, 10 kobo, 5 kobo, and 1 kobo. This is the front and this is the back of that coin. This is 25 kobo, this is the back. This is 10 kobo, this is the back. This is 5 kobo, this is the back. 1 kobo, this is the back. So you can see, these are the kobo arranged in descending order from the biggest coin to the smallest coin. So you should be able to recognize and also arrange these coins in terms of how big or how small they are. Do you understand that? Okay, good. Now, what we want to do is expressing one note in terms of another in value. That means my 50 Naira, which other way can I express it such that they will still have the same value? So I can decide to say, okay, 50 Naira, what if I write it as 20? plus 20 plus 10. Is that still going to give me 50? Yes, because 20 plus 20 is 40 plus 10, 50. So for this, there is no a particular way of doing it. I can express in any form I like. I can decide to use 10 naira in 5 places. I can decide to use 5 naira in 10 places. You understand? So whichever way you want to express, you're free to do that. So for my 50 naira, I'm expressing this single 50 naira note as 20 naira, 20 naira, and 10 naira. Another word we can use for if I don't want to use expressing one note in terms of another, I can also say breaking down into smaller denominator. So I have been able to break 50 naira into smaller denominator of 20, 20, 10. So supposing someone is giving you 50 naira to share with two of your friends, you can decide to share it as 20 naira, 20 naira, and then maybe the youngest among you can take 10 naira, but make sure you don't fight. You understand? So I'll just say, okay, mommy, please, can you change this money for us? Mommy will change it into 20 naira, 20 naira, 10 naira, so that it will be easy for you to share. Or probably, if I want to buy something of 20 naira, I can decide to change into this denomination so that it will be easy for me to just pay the 20 naira. And also, in terms of buying, I can buy something of 20 naira, and then the person I'm buying for will give me a change of 30 naira. So this is breaking down of money into smaller denomination, denomination, or expressing one note in terms of another. So this is for your naira note. You can do the same thing for our coin. This is 50 kobo. I can decide to break it down into 25 kobo, 25 kobo. So I have expressed 50 kobo in terms of another 25, 25. Do you understand? For these two, I can decide to use 10, 10 kobo. So that will give me 10 kobo in 5 places. I can decide to use 5 kobo. That will give me 5 kobo in 10 places. So whichever one, I decide to use 1 kobo. That will give me 1 kobo in 50 places. So I can break down in any way, any form I decide to do it. But I decide to use 25, 25. So use whatever you think is convenient for you. Just know that when I'm expressing one coin in terms of another, it's the same thing as what breaking it down into smaller denomination or smaller units. Okay, so this is what I want you to do for me. You're going to express 100 naira in lower denominations, break it down into smaller denominations, or I can say in terms of other denomination, whichever way you want to do it. So for this, I'm not going to give you answer because everybody can do their different way. You can decide to break yours into this. Another person can decide to break a whole into this. So everybody has their own way of breaking. Just make sure you break it down into smaller denominations. Same thing with Google. Express it in lower denomination. That means break it down into smaller denomination. Let's try this. Let me see. Okay, we'll come to the end of the class. Have a nice day. Bye.